You're watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ken Bufa. A new scholarship has been created to honor an NYPD cop shot and killed while on the job. Sherry Einhorn spoke to the family.
I hope it goes to a family, to a student who is just as wonderful as my husband was.
A legacy of service to others and a student scholarship fund now linked together forever in memory of New York City Police Detective Jonathan Diller from Massapequa Park.
Jonathan and I both attended Catholic school, so it is special to us.
Jonathan Diller graduated from St. Mary's High School in Manhasset in 2010. The scholarship fund will go to help a student enrolled there.
John always spoke so fondly of St. Mary's and all of his memories there. And so it's really nice to see them come together to remember him and, give an opportunity for someone who may not otherwise be able to go there and have the same experience that John was able to have.
Diller was shot and killed in the line of duty on March 25th during a traffic stop in Far Rockaway. He was 31.
It's a way to pay forward to the future generations, to keep his memory alive. And people will always say, who was Jonathan Diller? So you have this scholarship, and his story will continue to be told and the sacrifice that he made.
Before Detective Diller was a member of the New York City Police Department, he was a member of a championship-winning lacrosse team here at the high school.
He found his group of friends with the athletes. He was very outgoing, friendly, personable, popular. It's his name that'll be on that scholarship forever, and so there's going to be a piece of Jonathan Diller forever at St. Mary's, as it should be.
Stephanie Diller tells me she takes life day by day, treasuring every moment with her young son.
I say a lot that my son gets me through my everyday. I see my husband in his eyes and his heart. He's so much like him, and I just thank God every day that I have Ryan and that I knew, loved, met John. I'm just forever grateful to the community, Long Island. I can never say thank you enough.
I'm Sherry Einhorn for Newsday TV.
Now, the Jonathan Diller Scholarship Fund is kicking off its efforts with an event on Wednesday, November 20th at Mulcahy's in Wantagh. And lawyers for Mayor Eric Adams are trying to dismiss part of the criminal case against him. They allege the bribery scheme is non-existent. Adams pleaded not guilty last Friday on 5 counts that he allegedly accepted illegal donations and luxury travel from a Turkish official and other foreign nationals. Adams says he will stay in office while fighting the charges. And only in Newsday, deadly drug overdoses are declining nationwide, including here on Long Island. Here's a look at why.
This is my little brother, Stephen Van Cott. Steve, he lost his life June 25th, 2017 to overdose and addiction. I miss him so much.
When it comes to drug overdoses, Allison Van Cott McKenty and Kurt Hall take it personally.
This is my best friend. I live with Justin.
And now that new CDC data says there's been a 3% decrease in overdoses nationwide from 2022 through 2023, these advocates say it gives them hope.
It's still somebody's mother, father, son, brother, sister that is dying. So until those numbers are at zero, I think it's great that they're dropping, but until they're at zero, I don't think we should be quiet about this.
Suffolk County data shows overdoses are down roughly 11.5% from 2022 to 2023. And according to state data, Nassau overdose deaths have decreased nearly 16.5% during the same time. So what's driving the decrease? Well, experts believe the biggest factor is this, Narcan.
Place it right in the nostril and simply click the button.
Jason Byron is a Suffolk EMS officer and instructor of a Narcan education and administration program.
To understand how it works is a little bit more complicated.
He says informing the public, along with companies and lawmakers making Narcan more publicly available, is making a difference.
What it does is it blocks the receptors in the brain that allows the body to kind of absorb the opiate. Therefore, if an individual is not breathing, unconscious and not breathing, it could actually bring them back.
Kurt and Allison promise to keep fighting to help others. May be running Long Island's Hope House for those in need.
I'm Allison, and you are listening to Play It Forward.
Or hosting an addiction radio show. They pray these overdose numbers continue to drop.
He's not in pain anymore.
Because they say overdose deaths are personal for so many others.
People will use drugs. They will use drugs, but they shouldn't die. We just need to look out for each other. This is everybody's problem.
Now, to read more about this story, go to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Basketball Hall of Famer Dikembe Mutombo has died. The NBA says the 58-year-old died of brain cancer. The 7'2" center played 18 seasons in the NBA. He retired after the 2008-2009 season and then devoted his time to charitable and humanitarian causes. And another King Cullen bites the dust. The Levittown location is closing. Now, a spokesman for the Hauppauge-based company says the supermarket is underperforming. The store on Hempstead Turnpike has been open for 30 years. And the town of Brookhaven has approved a zone change to bring hundreds of apartments to an aging shopping center. The plan includes up to 208 apartments, including 56 for people with developmental disabilities at Jefferson Plaza. The plaza on Terryville Road and Route 112 is one of Long Island's oldest strip malls, which first opened in 1959. Some residents worry the plan calls for too many apartments and have concerns over possible traffic. And Mary J. Blige is coming to UBS Arena. The For My Fans Tour is coming to Elmont on April 11th. Opening acts include Neo and Mario. Tickets go on sale this Friday. And guess what? The Mets are going to the playoffs.
And Lindor gets under one to center field. Harris going back, back near the wall, and it's out of here! Linsanity again!
Can you believe it? Francisco Lindor's two-run home run in the top of the ninth brought the team to an 8-7 win over Atlanta. The first round of playoffs start tomorrow.
Newsday Sports is brought to you by King O'Rourke Automotive Group.
Preparations are underway for the Ryder Cup's return to Long Island. Carissa Kelman has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
The Ryder Cup is officially here at Bethpage, and with a year to go, there's already preparations underway.
It's almost like if we're taking it as, say, a test score. We're at like a 96 and we want to get to 100.
Andrew Wilson has been a part of the maintenance crew since 1997, helping curate the black course for 2 U.S. Opens, a PGA Championship, and now the 2025 Ryder Cup.
Well, the black course is famous for its bunkers. We have almost 7.5 acres of sand traps, and some of them are quite steep. And the steeper they are, if the ball hits it, we'd like the ball to release down to the flat part of the bunker.
25 members of his 60-person crew are specifically dedicated to the black course, working nearly year-round to maintain its infamous greens.
All the greenside bunkers have been renovated, so that involves like shelling them out, removing the sod, removing the sand, putting in a drainage system, putting all the sand back in, resodding, irrigation. We've been widening some fairways, and we're still going to be doing that to 2 more holes this fall.
The biennial match play event that features USA and Europe's top players could be Bethpage's biggest yet, with an expected draw of 250,000 people over the course of the week.
Build out for hospitality and concessions and grandstands will begin in May of 2025. We will stay open during that time. Some of our courses will be rerouted or shortened, temporary tees, temporary greens, maybe go to a 9-hole.
The old first tee box will be replaced by grandstands that will fit up to 6,000 spectators, and golfers will tee off from this first tee box.
The difference between here and everywhere else is we are a public course, so you'll be able to play it leading up to it and after the event, where most venues you can't do that unless you're a member.
For Newsday TV, I'm Carissa Kelman.
Love to hear about it. Now, to read more about the Ryder Cup, go to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Now let's take a look at your Long Island weather. And it was a pretty gorgeous day out there today if you were able to step outdoors. You can see tonight, we're under 60 degrees. Tomorrow, we're just shy of 70. Take a closer look at tomorrow. You can see we have clouds all day and temps near 70. And as for the 7-day forecast, well, we look fairly dry until we get to Saturday. Hopefully that'll change and we'll be dry until next week.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Ken Bufa. Thank you so much for joining us.